Hi everybody. Thank you for checking out another weekly update. I really do appreciate you guys taking the time to watch these over. Obviously the intent is to keep everybody on the same page, any changes that are coming down and new products, things like that, and that's the full intent of this video. So I do appreciate you taking the few minutes every week and checking it out. Couple things to go over this week. First one is, last week when we got paid was the first time that we tried our new commission plus base pay structure. And I would have to say it was a pretty good success. Over half the staff ended up making more money on the new system, and the half that didn't, well, they were pretty close. In fact, our overall pay for the corporation went up. So the good news was that more people made more money, and they made more money than what the people would have made if they had been on the structure already. So kind of hopefully that makes sense. Now a couple things we want to review on that. One, that it's on closed orders, okay, so it's important not only that we sell the jobs, but then we get them installed. And number two is that we started this basically in the month of March, coming off January and February sales, knowing that these are two of the slowest months of the year. Now, a word to the wise is, as we go forward and we get busier and busier come June, July, August, September, you're going to be making a lot more money. Now, what you have to do though is budget your pay, because come December, January, February, when sales traditionally go softer, you don't want to be stuck, by not making as much money. So kind of learn to budget a little bit and realize that you're going to be making more money some times of the year or some pay periods than others. And again, this a lot of it has to do when you sell the jobs, but more importantly when the jobs are installed. You're going to have that up and down. So, but I know in my heart that this system is going to work out better for the salespeople, and hopefully encourage everyone out there to try that little bit harder to get every job we can. Okay, remember, it's really more important, or very important, to make a little bit, even if we have to, on every job than it is to try to make a huge margin and pass or miss some of the selling opportunities. Okay, so as always, we want to be aggressive. We want to take every job we can. We want to sell every customer. Okay, now a few other things to go over is I want you to check out under the product knowledge. You're going to see that I have a new video, and it's about the new Armstrong rack. And I really had kind of listened to the Armstrong presentation, and then I did a little bit of research online and read some articles and stuff like that, and I was really impressed. And I did not know that the Clean Sweep, basically from the middle part of the line on up, has the Clean Sweep G, and the G stands for the antimicrobial, which a lot of companies are going that way. And what that means to the consumer is that antimicrobial is something that's built into the finish that is going to kill bacteria. So if you have problems like slight odors, things like that, it's going to eliminate all that. Kids running around in sweaty socks, or people, things like that, it's going to eliminate the bacteria growth. So it's really kind of a cool function, and I know they're doing it on some of the carpets also. In fact, I know our Stainmaster pad has that built in. And basically how it works is that anytime any moisture hits the floor, it activates those enzymes, that antimicrobial, to go ahead to almost become alive again and eat the bacteria. So it's kind of like really futuristic and high-tech, but it's kind of a neat selling feature. Okay. Something else I learned about when I was getting ready to do that Armstrong presentation was selling the features and benefits, and I think we've been a little neglectful in learning and really being up to speed on the features and benefits of all the products. So my commitment, what I'm going to try to do is try to do more videos, meet with the different representatives, and be able to pass on that information to yourselves. I would encourage you to go to all the major manufacturers, have their websites, read some periodicals, things like that, Floor Covering Weekly, Floor Covering News, and a lot of the new introductions will have their features and benefits and selling strategies right there on in print for you. Okay, what else do we have going? Read an article the other day, and it actually stated that a huge percentage of customers, well, not a huge, but a percentage of customers actually can take up to 2 years to purchase floor covering, and that a small percentage of customers end up never buying flooring. And the article cited the reason why was they did not have confidence. They were afraid to pull the trigger and make the purchase. They were afraid that they were going to make a mistake. They were afraid that they're going to pick something that wasn't going to fit their needs. They're afraid that the colors wouldn't work. They're afraid that the style wouldn't match their home decor. Fear overrode their buying fever, if you will, something that they needed. Obviously, we're destination stores. People just don't happen to stroll into a floor covering store because they had nothing else to do. I mean, they sat at home, they looked at their carpet, their hardwood, their vinyl, whatever it is, and they said, you know what, we need to replace it. They realized that as the homeowners, they went out, they went shopping, but then the fear got the best of them, and they couldn't pull the trigger and make a purchase. And that's really kind of scary. And some of the reasons why they couldn't pull the trigger that they cited in the article was that people shop so infrequently for floor covering, they didn't really know what they were looking for. Customers know very little about the products, very little about the features, or even very little about what their need is, or what will fit their need. Okay? Conflicting information was a big one. They go to one store, they hear only buy polyester. They go to another store, they hear only buy Stainmaster. Someone else says only buy Anso. You know, it's kind of like, who do you believe? Private labels. All the products being private labeled on the carpeting side was very confusing, made it very difficult for the consumer to shop. And different warranties. They found that sometimes they go into one store and they see a product, they go to another store, they find something they think is very similar, but the warranties are hugely different. So all this goes down to basically confusing the consumer and them not knowing what to do. And according to the article, the best thing that you can do is become an ally or a consumer advocate. And how do you do that? Basically, you need to earn their trust to become their flooring expert, someone that they can confide in, someone that they would trust to help them show them what product they need. And how do you do that? Basically by asking questions. Okay? Find out what they have on the floor currently. Ask them what they're looking for, what their expectation is, where it's going to go. Can they bring in pillows or colors that they can match, that you can help match to the products? Things such as warranties, taking the time to explain them. Okay. What else would be product knowledge? Probably the most important. Sometimes they don't know what products will do, how they're going to wear. We take it for granted because we're in the industry. When you say aluminum oxide, or this product has a lifetime warranty, what's that mean to the end user? So kind of like slowing down our sales process, more about questioning the customer what they would like to see on their floor, then taking to a product and then explaining why it's going to work for them. And most importantly, all our products that we sell in S&G, if we're installing it, has a customer satisfaction warranty. So for the consumer, that means you can't make a mistake. And if you do, we'll give you new material and you have to pay the labor to put it down again. But that is a heck of a warranty that they can't get at any of the big box stores, and they can't get that at most other floor covering stores. So that's something that can take away their fear of pulling the trigger or making a decision or committing, okay, as well as you being their trusted advisor. That relationship, bonding with them, spending time with them, and finding out what's really truly important to them. And the only way you can do that is by asking questions. Okay? And then when you ask the questions, you get the answers. You have to have the product knowledge, the background, the color and design a little bit to take them the products and tell them why it's the right product for them. When people basically they're down to their final decisions, and you giving them the vote of confidence, telling them that that product's going to look fabulous in your house, that product's going to wear for as long as you want it to wear. Things like that, buzzwords like that, that's a great choice. That's a very popular one. That's going to work perfect for you. All those things that will help build the confidence to turn them from lookers into buyers. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it again. Check out the Armstrong video. Be careful with your budgeting. And remember, our new aggressive attitude, take every order. We want to sell every customer, and that's our new motto. Okay, guys, take care. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.